Are you guys done?
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, great then. So, did any of you change your prediction about the meaning of any of these keywords?
I changed mine about hybrid culture. I thought it's like a combination of cultures, not being assimilated. But in the text, it's more like being alienated from your own culture, from your own personality, and to become totally somebody else, to adopt a new culture. So it's a different one than I thought.
Yeah, it's kind of like native people in America, right?
Yeah.
I think that's the biggest example, yeah. Did anyone else change their prediction?
Yeah, I thought the same about hybrid culture as well.
For example, did you guys predict outsourcing correctly?
Maybe. Like, kind of close. Mine was kind of close, I guess.
Yeah, you were right about it. It's kind of like how we sent workers to Germany back in the days. Sending workforce, sending a company abroad. Yeah. Does anyone else want to share? If not, we can move on. It's alright. Okay. Thank you so much. And we can move on to the next part.
Okay, as we can understand from the text, there are three main categories that a culture can affect another culture. These are tradition, food, and music. So I need you to decide on an aspect of our culture that should be globalized, that should be known by other people in the world. And prepare a short speech about what that aspect is and why that aspect should be globalized. For example, I chose tradition, and I think kissing elderly people's hands is a great way to show our respect and love for them. And I think Europeans and Americans don't really respect their elderly people enough. And I think they should do that, and they should adopt this tradition. So I need you to do the same thing for me. And you have 3 minutes. It's gonna be short, not too long. So you have 3 minutes to do that. Did you understand it? Do you want me to repeat it?
Can you repeat the aspects? You said tradition?
Tradition,
What are the
food,
foods?
and music. Like,
Okay.
for example, you can choose a food that should be globalized, that should be known by other people. And why?
All right.
You have 3 minutes.
From Turkish culture, right?
They're from Turkish culture.
I can start if
Sure.
you like.
Sure, that'd be great.
I thought of folk songs of us, like from Neşet Ertaş, Selda Bağcan. So these are not popular for all the world. Maybe like in our country, most of the people do not listen to them. But I think it's like real Turkish culture, and most of the time their songs have a background. It's a real life story. It came out from something real. So I think maybe we can use them, introduce them to whole world, because it's a different type of music, and most of the time different types of instruments, and they are local instruments. They're not very highly used ones, so they can be a good example of to introduce ourselves to the other countries. I think maybe they cannot feel the things behind it. Maybe they don't know the language, but it can give another aura, I think.
You're really right, actually, because as you said, those songs really have a great background story, and I really think that they can be used to introduce our culture to the other people, and I think they're really great songs, by the way. So I hope other people think that too. Any other people? Any other person who wants to
I
share?
have an idea too.
Sure.
I think in Turkish culture, from Turkish culture, lahmacun should be globalized.
Right.
For example, yeah, Western culture does not have any food similar to lahmacun. I think it will easily surpass foods like pizza or tortilla. I think those Western people should taste those delicious spices.
It's like döner, right? I mean, döner went to Germany and got really popular, and everybody knows about it. And I think lahmacun should be the same as well. That was
Yes.
really great. I really love lahmacun, by the way. Is there anyone else?
Yeah, mine kind of an observation, so might be wrong, but I think tradition of home cooked meals, because, for example, in the movies they never eat home, always eating pizza or something. So I think it should be more global, because home cooked meals are can be more healthy and economic, I think.
Definitely. By the way, do you like cooking?
I like eating more, but sure.
Yeah, I think so too. A home cooked meal can make you feel like you're home. You're beside your mom, and yeah, I really feel like I feel this warmth when I eat a home cooked meal.
Sure.
So, is there anyone else who'd like to share their opinion?
Actually have some ideas. I actually agree with Sema because I was going to also use the music aspect. But mine wasn't like not folklore music. It was more like Anatolian rock. Like that was from like in 60s, like 80s or something. Because like we see those like British bands mostly like they're actually like in some era they were like so improved in like rock music. I think like our musicians were also nice. But I don't think maybe it's because of the ages, like it's because of the political stuff, but I don't really know. But it wasn't that popular from back then, at least around the world. And even if it was, like right now, I don't think it's known that much. Even like our people don't listen to those music anymore. So maybe we can actually give some like good examples of music for others, like others living abroad, non-Turkish ones.
Yeah, I think so. The most rock group I listen to is Manga, and even I don't listen to it. And I think you're right, that should be known by our people and people outside of our culture, our country. Thank you so much for your contribution to the class. Our lesson is about to end right now, and I really liked having you here in the class and participating and everything. So, see you next week. Have a good day.
Thank you. See you.
See you hocam.
Thank you, see you.
Bye bye.
Recording stopped.
Geçmiş olsun.
Gerçekten çok teşekkür ederiz
teşekkürler
katıldığınız
arkadaşım.
için. Gerçekten it means a lot yani.
Rica ederiz, ne demek.
Oldu bitti aman.
Aynen. Güzel oldu gayet. Elinize sağlık.
Teşekkür ederiz.
Sağ olun.